Richard Southern joins us once again for a look at some of the day's more interesting stories, and we begin with a big day for space exploration. This is something we've both been looking forward to, Richard.
Yeah, we have, and it doesn't really get much more interesting, I think, than this. I mean, not every day, Erica, we have on City News some breaking news from Mars, right? But we did today. Ground controllers at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California cheering as the Mars Perseverance rover made a successful touchdown on Mars. That's sort of the animation about what happened. But we have now gotten in the very first photos. They're crude, they're black and white, but this is what Jezero crater looks like. How about that?
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
You can tell
From in
it's
front and behind Perseverance, right?
That's right. So yeah, Perseverance, it's there safely. We've got the pictures to prove it. The pictures are going to get better. This thing has 23 cameras and video cameras on it. So in the coming days, we're going to see much better video. In fact, the landing today, Erica, was shot with 4 cameras. There's one looking up at the parachute opening. There's one looking down at the rover getting lowered. There's even a microphone that captured all the audio. So in the coming days, we're going to get blown away by all of this. But of course, this rover looking for ancient signs of life there on Mars. It's going to spend years looking around. It's going to find samples that it's going to seal in tubes that another mission a few years from now is going to bring back to Earth. So this is crazy stuff. It's
pretty cool, and I also read that they're looking at maybe sending humans there in the 2030s, I think. So
are you putting your hand up? Are you signing up?
I don't know about that just yet. I saw Matt Damon. It was pretty rough out there. All right.
Only potatoes. That's all they had to eat was potatoes. Good.
You remember how they were grown. Back here on Earth, we're learning just how far owners would go to protect their dogs.
What would you do for Luna, your dog?
I would take a bullet for my dog.
You would?
I would. My little Luna.
Oh
yeah.
My. Well, you're not alone. New poll finds 72% would gladly put themselves in harm's way to save their dog.
Of course.
Survey. Really?
Yes.
A bullet?
Yeah, absolutely. To protect my little Luna? Yes.
I'm not a dog owner. I can't speak to this. Survey also found 61% admitted preferring their dog to some people they know. I guess if you take a bullet for Luna, you like her better than me, right?
Well, we've been spending a lot of time together in this lockdown, so I think she's more annoyed with me than I am with her.
Finally, 47% say they've canceled plans to spend time with their dog. Have you done that too?
Guilty. Yeah. It's just me. That's just me. And finally, we've been forced to spend a lot of time at home during this pandemic, and apparently that's not a good thing for everyone.
Love this story out of England. A man who was wanted turned himself into police yesterday because he said he'd rather be in jail than spend any more time at home with the people he's quarantining with, Erica.
Quite extreme. Okay.
The cop said he turned up to the police station and said, quote, he wanted some peace and quiet from everyone at home. So, we're a year into it, 11 months into it, and people are starting to get a little sick of everyone they're quarantining with, Erica.
What was the breaking point there? I'm really interested to know. All right.
He should have got a dog instead, I think, right?
I think, yes. That would have been much better for him. All right. Thanks, Richard. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.